Okay, I thought I'd do a quick video of some tools and some PPE as well, possibly, hopefully demonstrate using some tools. You can see I've still got my fire going on just over my shoulder there, so I'm keeping an eye on it. I haven't left it completely, and there's nobody else in the site right now anyway, so all's good. So I'm just going to flip the camera around and show you some PPE we've got. So I've got some child size rigger gloves. I've got some more in my bag just there, but I've just got a few out for now. I've got some Jeff size rigger gloves. Those are going to be mine. These are going to be my safety goggles just in here. I've got 2 pairs of child size safety goggles in here as well. I can't get out while I'm doing the filming at the same time. Sorry about the shoddy camera work. So I quite like these ones. They're quite adjustable sizes, and the kids tend to fit them. I've only got 2 of those at the moment, but that's okay because I'm not going to have more than 2 children working with me at the same time. So I would wear gloves on the hand that's holding the wood. I would have no gloves on hands that are holding tools. So some things that you've seen me pictures of. Right now it's got a safety blade on, or safety guard on, is my bow. One child would use one side while the other child would use the other side. And you want to be in a straight line with no knees in the way. I would wear goggles for these. If any hands are holding wood, some rigger gloves. Goggles just because pieces tend to fly off. We've got obviously my pruning saw. Beautiful little piece of technology. It's got a button to open. And let me just flip this button to open. Find a place where I can stand it up. When you open the button, again, this is pruning saw. You need 2 hands to hold. One obviously is on the saw itself. The other hand is going to be holding the wood, obviously with a glove, and sawing that way, so you need to use 2 hands. The danger about these is if you click the button and that blade collapses, your fingers are right in the way, so I make that very clear to children. So when they push the button, no fingers in the way, they push the button, and they make sure their fingers are not in that area when they close it, and I do that with them regardless. So that's my pruning saw. Flip it back. We've got a mallet for battening, and another mallet that I made during my course with a beautiful little thing to hold on to. And just a pair of scissors. I found scissors quite handy, especially for just cutting wood. This is my bill hook, but the company actually bought me what they found was a lot cheaper than a bill hook, a kindling axe. Which we have used for battening. Again, I'm just going to send you up. The only difference is it's not as hooked at the end, obviously. So this is my kindling axe. At the moment I'm going to use it, but I'm going to replace it with a bill hook once I have my own money and I buy my own tools. Caldecott, I've got this one for me, and it does work quite well. One child's holding the axe, obviously, and the other child would be holding a mallet on top and be hitting when I or the other child says to hit. And again, holding the tool with non-gloved hands in this situation, because nobody would be having their hand underneath the axe. And I think I have images that's showing that. So that's great for splitting wood. I've got lots of wood that we split with it already. It's quite a handy little tool. Yeah, the only thing is I would like it to be a proper bill hook. What else have I got? A pair of loppers. They've been used quite a bit. I've inspected them and they still cut quite well. They're quite sharp. I have sharpened them a little bit. I'll talk to you about that. They're extendable. You wouldn't cut anything bigger than a 50p piece. And we've used these quite a lot for cutting off bits of willow. So we could actually have a living branch to roast marshmallows with. Quite like that these are extendable because you can get branches or things that are quite high up, or you can obviously collapse them and pop them into your bag. What else have I got? So I bought one of these hand drills. We can't seem to get it working quite well. It's not a very good piece of equipment, I've got to be honest. So we bought one of these drills, which is much better. It does work, but right now I only have one drill bit for it, so I need to invest in some bigger drill bits because the one I've got is tiny. I think, oh no, what else have I got? And obviously all of these, any sawing or drilling, I would have kids wearing goggles. obviously, some Mora knives. I've got a couple more knives. This is my personal one, blunted end. It's already starting to rust, unfortunately. I have been treating it with some oil, but I think it's made out of a different material, so it rusts more easily. These, I teach children how to put them away, first of all. So they click, they don't actually go in the opposite direction and just fall out. And I teach children how to whittle with them, and you can already see some of the whittling that children have been going on here. Teaching them to do it off to the side, actually keeping the knife facing away from them, and just taking tiny little shavings off at a time. Great for making it a bit tinder, or just sharpening a stick for a pencil or anything like that. So that's how I would use that tool. I think what I'll do is make a separate video of me using the tools. And other than that, I think the only thing I haven't really talked about is sharpening. This is my new sharpening stone. I bought it, or asked Caldecott to buy it for me, and then realized that we have one here already. So I've been using the old one, as it's still good, rather than this new one. Yeah, those are the tools that I've invested in so far. And just checking on my fire. I'll be back in a second.